Mark, we're the 11th home opener in the history of since they've returned, I should say, to Winnipeg. How much excitement is there just to get things going?
Well, there's a lot of excitement. I think from the players onto the coaches and staff, it's been a long time. We've been here for, over a month with starting with Jets camp and now the Moose camp, and now so finally we get to play a game that means something. So, players as well. I mean, I think some of the there's some young guys that are playing their first pro hockey game, and so it's exciting for everybody.
And just in terms of the room, I mean, like, this is a different room. I mean, a lot of some similar faces, but some new ones as well. And just how much excitement is there? You guys named Mason Shaw as your 13th captain in the history of the franchise. So just generally from the players, what kind of sense are you getting from them?
Yeah, I think the look of the team is completely different. It's we've got some veteran players, we've got some skill. The look of the team is different for me. They seem to be a more mature group than we had previously, and not to say that we had a bad group. I feel like this group's a little bit more mature as far as helping the younger guys, and it's so far it's been exciting to watch, and now we get to see what it's going to look like in a real game.
In terms of guys who are taking a step forward, it looks like Danny Zhilkin's got kind of taking a next step in his game, which is probably a good thing for him. But what have you seen from him that leads to some promise for him as a prospect?
Well, the big thing that we've all, the staff has all seen in Danny is he's taken a step as far as being a little bit more confident on the puck. And off the puck for that matter, and just a little bit of confidence walking around and how he handles himself in the gym, and just a little bit more of a pro. And on the ice, he's definitely taken a step as far as protecting the puck and making plays with it, having confidence with it, hanging on to it, and making a play. So, it's going to be fun to watch.
What does your team add this year in a player like Sam Foggymo? I mean, you obviously don't see him at all during the regular season last year, but just from the stats line, the amount of goals he's put up, what is he going to bring to not only the 5-on-5 but the power play as well?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's a shooter off the flank on the power play. That's his MO, and we know that he can do it, and he's done it in practice. So, I don't know if we've had that in my term here, where we've had a natural shooter off that flank. So that's nice. But he also brings leadership, and he's got some skill all over the ice. So he's another guy that fits a little bit differently than what we've had in the past.
You mentioned leadership, of course. Shaw named 13th captain, Sautner wearing an A again. But we also had Phil DiGiuseppe on the A as well, coming off the Calder Cup with Abbotsford. As a guy who's really just gotten into this locker room for a few weeks, what was into the decision to give him an A this year, and how is that going to impact the room?
Well, I think it's how he's handled himself for throughout Jets camp, throughout Moose camp, and also we did some background work there and made sure that we made the proper phone calls and talked to some people that he's played for before, and there is no second guessing that he's a well-deserved spot there and a great leader, and we're super happy.
From your own perspective, how much excitement is there for you to kind of get this thing going, and does it ever get old to have a home opener?
It doesn't. There's always a reason. For me, the reason this year to be excited about the home opener is last year. So, it's, and I really mean that. Like, it was a tough year for us, and we want to make sure that doesn't happen.
Is there something in this group, like, I know that you just focus on the present, but is there a talk of, like, this is a group that could win a Calder Cup?
Well, I think we always, think that at the beginning of the season, and you never want to go out there and put that out there right off the hop. But, I think that's the goal.